This right here is my plane that is based off of a Ju-52. What are we going to be doing to it? What are we going to be doing with it today? Well, today I decided that maybe we should actually turn this into a bomber. So, we're going to leave the cockpit pretty much the same as it already is. We're going to change the outside decals and stuff like that. We're going to probably actually leave the name. We're also probably going to leave that, and also the actual logos, like these guys. But we are going to make it somewhat German themed, if that makes sense. So it's going to be like green, greys, dark greens, and yellow. Yeah, seems weird to add yellow, but it is probably going to be yellow too. The other thing is, we might actually add some blue on the bottom as well, because that just makes sense. So, let's go ahead and start by probably deleting some of the stuff in the back, and going from there. Okay, so let's go to the inside straight away and start deleting all of these guys. It's a little bit annoying that we are doing this, but, you know, it makes sense to try. That right there needs to be actually added back in, apparently. So let's go ahead and quickly do that, just like so. And, you know what, this is actually fine. So let's go ahead and just fill this in for now with these guys. Wait, is that because this is... Hold on. Yeah, okay, the sides actually need to be filled in again. That's okay though, so if we do this across there, we do this across here all the way to the end, pretty much, and we fix this piece in properly by deleting that and shoving a angled piece in, we should be good, maybe. Angled piece, there we go, in grey, shove that into there like that, that's fine. So we will need a way to actually get over the bombs and stuff like that. We don't need these guys, and we don't actually need lights in here either, so we're going to delete all of those. Gonna delete these guys too, and in the roof, I didn't realize this wasn't painted already, but we're gonna go ahead and paint that. Okay, right, so far, so good. From there, I actually want to go to the exterior, and I want to change some of the colors. So, we are going to go with our green that I actually really like. That is going to cover most of the aircraft. If we go from there, I actually want this color to be green as well, but slightly different. Not that color, but maybe this one. Yeah, there we go, so it's a slightly different green. If we then make this the same, so we go through each of these, we can actually make all of these guys green as well. There we go. This actually stands out way too much, so we're going to go ahead and make it black. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Wasn't expecting to do this, to be totally honest with you guys, but I think it looks alright. We're going to have to do the same on the other side, obviously. Let's go ahead and do these guys as well, around the outside. There we go. Including all of this. Again, we're actually going to change this to be black as well for the actual numbers, but the rest of it is going to stay as is. So go to actual black, there we go, do all of these guys all the way across, yes, and that is looking pretty good. Okay, we've also got this down here to do, so we're just going to go through each of these and do that. We're then going to go to black, and we're going to do each of these again. There we go. Alright, so this is what it used to look like on this side, and this is what it looks like now. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Definitely looks a lot more militaristic anyway. So, now what we need to do is go to the underside of this and paint the underside blue. It's a bit weird, but yes, hopefully we can actually make it look good by doing that. Okay, so we might as well jug it, because all of the surfaces that we're going to cover anyway should work that way anyway. So if we go ahead and jug these guys in, I am going to paint some of the instances, obviously, so this, like so, is fine. The outside of this, I guess, is also going to be blue. There we go. As we go backwards, most of this is going to be blue, including the sides, and this little piece right here. There we go. Alright, I'm actually going to do that guy there as well, and all of this. Alright, that looks sort of okay, I suppose. I might actually make it go all the way to the end as well. It just makes sense to do that, so... We'll paint all of these guys just blue, including this piece, and most of this as well. There we go, and spawn it in. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that works. I'm thinking that's fine. Alright, so now we actually need to do the underside of the wings as well. Let's go ahead and just paint those. There we go, and there we go. And then these guys, I don't really know what to do with these, because if I paint them like this, the top side looks bad. Yeah. Not sure what the possibilities are with that, but I do have an idea, so we'll test it out. All right, there we go. Paint that color. We're actually going to do the same right there, and the rest of it looks fine. So if I spawn this in, this is now what it looks like. Bit strange, but I think it'll work. Okay, so for each of these, what we're going to do is actually go to the underside, and we're going to shove these guys on. One of those there, and one in the center. We're then going to grab that blue. Yes. We're going to shove it onto here like this. And essentially, it's going to be another control surface that copies the one above. It is a bit strange doing it this way, but should work. So delete this guy, there we go, flip it over, that's fine. We're then going to do the same thing with these guys, and that should be fine too. Okay, so these guys go on here with the empty part at the bottom. That is actually on both sides, so I need to actually reapply these, but that's fine. So shove that guy into there, there, and there. We then need to grab one of these guys, paint it blue, and then shove it on with the open side at the bottom. That actually totally works. I mean, it does look a little bit strange, but as long as we connect it to the same places as everywhere else, I don't see a problem with it. There we go, connect that down to there. Do the same thing with this one. Alright, good. I don't know why they're on different sides. Wait, what? I don't know why they're on different sides, but that's fine. We then need to do these guys backwards to wherever these ones are connected to. So there and there. Okay, and that should be it. We might need to do the same thing on the back piece, but I'm not really too worried about that, I suppose, but we'll try. So grab the blue. There we go. Paint this guy in right here. Good. Including that piece and that piece, I suppose. And then we'll jug this guy, and yeah, maybe it should be blue, actually. Yeah. Okay, right, well, unfortunately we can't paint the bottom and the top different colors, so we're going to do the same thing again. Let's shove this guy under there, there, and there. Grab one of those, paint it blue, and shove it on. Empty side going upwards, just like this. There we go. Alright, so connect those guys as well. This guy needs to go to pitch, wherever that is. There we go. This guy needs to go to pitch as well. We are then going to connect them to the electricity all the way around. And we're going to make sure that every one of these actually works. Alright, cool. So, are these guys actually connected? Yes, they are. Are these guys connected? Yes, they are. These ones are as well, and so are these ones. Alright, cool. That is looking alright, I suppose. Sure. Alright, I'm now going to spend some time going through this, trying to make it look the exact same as the other side, which, I guess it's a bit of a pain in the butt, but that's fine. This is going to be black, not grey. There we go. Shove all of those guys onto there, and that's looking pretty good. We're then going to move down to this one. We'll do this one as well, pretty much the same way as the rest of them. There we go, and then to black, bush, oh, bush and bush. Good, and then we need to do this piece too. So just shove all of these guys into there like this. There we go, including all of these. There we go, and around the outside of this. Okay. Then we're going to go to black again. Yeah-ha. Yeah-ha. There we go. Yes. Okay. We're turned into a military plane. Kind of awesome. And that is what it currently looks like. I do want to change this on the back to actually be white inside a red square, because I think that would actually look really good. And, yeah, we can probably go with this. Let's just jump inside really quickly and test some of the control surfaces and make sure they all work. So, pitch, yep, pitch is working there, pitch is working there. Roll, yep, roll is working on both sides. And flaps, they both go down. Oh, no, they don't. I didn't connect the flaps up. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, no, I did. What? So why didn't it work? Is it connected to the electricity? No, it's not. But this side is. Okay, interesting. Alright, so just to make sure this thing still flies, and to make sure we actually like what it looks like now, let's go ahead and actually test it and get it in the sky. Quickly though, before we do that, let's go ahead and paint this little piece right here. It was annoying me, and... wait, hang on, have I just changed all the colors? I did. Let's go ahead and do that and that. There we go. That looks like it should be about right. I do want to, like, change the engines and stuff as well, but actually what I'm going to do, maybe, is change the shroud very soon, and then we'll paint it yellow, and maybe that'll be okay. In fact, actually, let's just paint it yellow now. Let's use this. There we go. And anywhere where there's this grey, we'll change it to yellow. This thing right here is actually going to go back to grey, though, because we can't leave it as it is. There we go. All right, paint that, and paint this. Awesome. The rest of the yellow is going to just stay as is. That's okay. And I don't know. I might do the rear tail thing in yellow as well. Let's just do this. And this, I guess. Yeah, sure. That looks normal. That looks normal. There we go. It's as if the Swiss were on the German team. Sure, we're going to go with that. Red. Yep. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. And white. Okay, that kind of sucks as a thing. I might actually change this to paint blocks, but actually we don't have double-sided paint blocks, do we? So instead of that, let's just have a white cross. There we go. We're going to go with that for now. Sure. Alright, let's get inside and take off. We won't add any bombs today. We'll probably do that tomorrow, but sure. Let's go. Oh, wow. This panel is yellow. That's fine. Alright, if everybody's ready, let's go and drop the flaps down. We now have 2 sets of flaps. And let's go. Okay. Sometimes they actually had yellow wingtips as well, so I might actually change those too. But let's get in the sky real quick and just see what this is like, I guess. Alright, I've turned the brakes off. As long as it can actually get into the sky, I am happy. Alright, it struggled a little bit, but we are actually in the air now, and that's fine. Yeah, this is more than enough. Beautiful. It actually doesn't look too bad either, so I'm actually really happy with this. Yeah. Alright, so from what I can see, I do think that these guys are a little bit, like, out of place, so I might change those, but overall, I actually really like the way this thing looks. I might add a little bit more yellow to it as well somewhere, but we'll probably do that next time when we add the bombs. I might also get rid of some of the windows too, because, I don't know, do bombs need windows? I don't think so. So, there you go. Let's go ahead and land this thing, and in the next one, we'll add some bombs. This is the craziest landing you'll ever see. Oh! Landed. Nice.